Okay, folks, this is a birthday present for my two-year-old granddaughter, and I did a puzzle for each one of the children, the other grandsons, and so it's time for Hannah's puzzle to be done. So this is a little Easter. Her birthday's on Easter this year, and so we're celebrating that day. But so here's an Easter bunny. It's got a bunny inside of a bunny. So this is the baby bunny, and it's sitting above the rest of this. So I can pull it out like this. And so there's the baby bunny, and all these other pieces come out. These are all scroll saw. They're not drawn in. In other words, I have a scroll saw cut. The whole thing was cut with a scroll saw. So I'm just lifting these pieces out, and I want to show you the whole puzzle. So it's still a little bit sticky from having finished it. So it's been almost 5 hours since I put the last finish on there. But I've got 3 colors of stain. So this is the stain for the main rabbit. It's kind of a reddish stain. And then this is the darker stain for the holder piece. And that's just basically an 1/8 inch piece of plywood, a 1/4 inch piece of plywood on top. And I cut out the 1/4 inch piece and then glued them together. And then in order to get this center little one to stand out, I put a 1/4 inch piece of plywood underneath where it goes. And it will sit above the rest of them. And I'll explain kind of why I did that in just a little bit. So it only goes one way. The rabbit's facing this way. If you were to try to put this piece in this way, it won't work. Now, so what I've done is I'll tell Hannah this, don't put them in with this. If it's got a dot on it right in the middle of any piece, that's the wrong way. You don't ever want to see the dot up. I will have to explain the difference between that's not a dot, that's an eye, and there's an eye too. But the rest of them had the dots on the bottom, the little black dot. I was going to just paint them black completely, but I didn't have enough black paint, and I'm trying like this. We'll give it a try. So this is the way this works. Now, I cut this out separately from this, so it doesn't fit perfectly, but it fits well enough to where you can see the gap around it, and so it fits just fine. So we'll just go around the table. There's 6 main pieces for the main rabbit, and so I'll just put these pieces in like this. This is going to be the tail piece right here. It slips into there, and then this piece goes right like this in here, and this is the last piece, and it's got 2 things to fit together. So you can either fit these 2 to get the last one there, or this one here. So either one can be the last one. So that fits in just fine, and then obviously the little baby rabbit goes right here. So you can see it standing out, and it's a different color. It's a white rabbit. So there's white stain, red stain, and then the darker, like it's honey walnut stain or whatever that's on it. So anyway, the reason this one's sticking out is so that it's easy for her to pull this out first. This would make things complicated putting it back together. I've tried it without that thing on there, and it's just a little hard to get things out. But once that centerpiece is out, it's fairly easy to lift out these other pieces, going around like this. So you can lift this one out together and then separate it like that. It's kind of sticking together. I probably need to sand that a little bit, but that's just because of the finish that I put on there. When I put the water-based finish on this, I think the wood swelled up a little bit, and so I had to do some additional hand sanding to get it all to fit together. It's pretty easy to put it together without having to put it back in this frame here, the storage frame. So let me do that like this. So this one will go here, This one will go here. This one goes here. And there's only one more. And it goes right. Like, you got to get it going both of them at the same time. So there's that one. And then now is the little one here. So you can see I can pick the whole thing up, but I can't get that center one out. And so this one's the easiest one to start with. And so you can do it when you do it like this. But I want her to be able to pull that one out first. As if the bunny rabbits have it, it's baby rabbit. So that's it. And we'll put it back together in its frame real quick here. So put the head. Put this one like this, put this one like this. And you can see that if I've got the dot up, it's impossible to make it fit. So I just didn't want her wasting her time. You know, the first thing they want to do is just simply take it, turn it over, and flip it out. Well, that means everything's going to be the dot. So I just wanted to be able to turn it up so that they don't have the dots. So anyway, that's it, and I will talk to you later. Hey folks, just wanted to show you this holder that I made for the puzzle, and it was just some scrap wood I had laying around. I was gonna try to find a box to put it in, but I couldn't find a box that fit quite right. So this is just all scrap wood that came out of there. I pulled this out. You see this little finger hole right here. This is open at the top, and then I can pull it out from there. And so it is kind of a tight fit, but I wanted it that way so that these pieces wouldn't move around once they're in the box like that. So let me put my elbow in here, and you can pull it all the way out, and you see how it goes. And then by the way, one construction thing, I had to put screws on those corners right there. This is open so that you can slide it in, but the glue kept breaking because every time you pushed down on this, you could see it bending. The glue kept, this joint on either side would pop, and I could hear it popping. And I mean, I tried super glue, I tried everything. But anyway, so the solution was to drill a hole from there to the bottom and have a screw go all the way through with a little nut on the end, all tightened up. So that works to hold that together and give it strength for that there. So anyway, there's the puzzle, and there's the box that it goes in. And they'll just use that, just to put it away or anything like that, so the pieces don't get lost. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.